Wait, have we won the league yet? Any day now. All right. Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, calm down. What is going on? What about the youth intake? Mate, you say it's a golden generation every single year, and it never is. A golden chamber. We'll wait right there, and I'll come down. Whoa, it's beautiful. We finally found where the golden generations hide. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Queen of the South, Season 10, Episode 14, and today we could make a European semi-final. We face Brescia over 2 legs in the Europa League quarter-final, and this is just a good news day. It really, really is. We could win the league if results go away. We're one result away from wrapping up the league title, which has sort of been realistically done for a while. We can get that mathematically done, and we finally have what I would call, if not a golden generation, then certainly the closest we will probably ever come to one. Let's have a look and see this youth intake. And a reminder, if you're a Patreon supporter, qualifying Patreon supporter, and anybody here takes your fancy, we can rename some of these guys. But Graham Johnson, a promising attacking midfielder, and he doesn't look a mile away from being ready to go already. So that is excellent. We've also got James Moa. Anyway, we'll go with that. A promising striker. Maybe finishing isn't the best, but he's more of a target man style striker. Good heading, and those physical attributes to a 15-year-old are not the worst, are they? So there's definitely holes in his game, but we'll see what happens with him. Andy Murray. Nice to see him have a second career. Now, he has unfortunately picked up an injury. He's broken his ankle, so he's out for the rest of this season. He is unambitious, which isn't ideal, but some of those defensive stats and a promising centre-back, hopefully he comes back next season strong. Denny Mackie, another attacking midfielder, again unambitious, which isn't ideal, but a promising player. And vision isn't great. He's going to be more of a sort of not a creative player, basically. But there's, again, a little bit to like there for a 15-year-old. David Ray, another no determination, which isn't great, but a promising winger. Again, he's not too bad physically. He's already got the dribbling, and we'll just see if we can sort of work with him from there. And the final of the top talents is Gordon Leafield. He is more of your creative player. Good first touch, good passing, good vision, and if we can again just sort of mold him around what we want him to be, he could be a good player. So they're the main guys, but there's still some decent players that are, that are good talents as well. We've got a goalkeeper here. We randomly have a Slovenian, not quite sure where he's come from. He's come from Slovenia, but I'm not quite sure how we got him, I should say. But yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if there's maybe a midfielder there, but tackling will probably hold him back. Low tackling, high aggression does make me a little bit concerned, if I'm honest. We've got a left back here, or a left wing back. And this is another promising centre-back who actually I think is maybe a little bit better than a good talent. I think he belongs in that top section. So we'll see what happens with Kyle McPherson as well. And then there's a couple of other guys here that may make it, but possibly not with us. But yeah, so that is all just excellent news. And the good news does not stop there, because we have tied Ayrton down to a long-term contract, a 5-year extension. We were able to get him on that's our max wage is 32 grand a week, so we were able to get him to stay on that, and we just basically increased the bonuses. Key is no release fee, so 5 years of Ayrton without having to worry about him. That is very, very good news, and hopefully that will see off any interest. It has seen off any interest from other clubs, so he's tied down, and well, we don't have to worry about him. And still the good news comes, because we have a work permit for our Bulgarian winger. So he's on loan at Benfica right now, and I mean, he just keeps looking better and better every time I see him. So he will be back next season, and he will be playing with Queen of the South next season. A reminder, he's right-footed only. We will be trying to get him to play down this right-hand side, and that's what pre-season's for, basically. We'll get him as comfortable as we can down there. And yeah, that is just excellent. It's just gone really, really well. Really, really well. All right, now there are some games to catch you up on. Hopefully things went just as well on the field for us as they did off the field. So let's start the catch-up with a league game against Hibs. We got the perfect start when a defensive mix-up was punished by Angus. And Hansen crossed for Angus to seal the points. So some real Benny Hill stuff for the first goal. Nice header from Angus to seal it in the second half for us. And yeah, I mean, we scored in the first minute and basically never looked back. You can see from the match ratings, most people did quite well. It's a slight concern. Celino didn't play particularly well. Did I take him off? I did. Brought Johnson on for some game time. He hasn't done... Well, I mean, he's still coming back from a broken leg, so we'll give him some time. Diaz hasn't looked brilliant, so we just need to find that someone to play off of Angus, I think. But generally speaking, everybody else there did really, really well. Next game was, or the only other game to catch you up on, was against Tycoon-owned Ross County. We fell behind midway through the second half, but we rescued a point thanks to Reece Layton. So we were not at our best in this one. It was a very much rotated side with the Brescia game coming up as well. And we actually didn't play well. We didn't really score until we went to 2 up top. And that was when Reece Layton came off the bench and did a job. So, yeah, good news. Again, you can see, though, Diaz didn't have a great game. Neither did Celino. Just the wide players didn't work. You can see no one with any width was played particularly well. And if you're wondering, Reece Layton, as a reminder, the kid we signed from St Mirren, he's looking okay. You know, it was a bit of a punt really to see, you know, get a Scottish player in that would help with European squad registration, but he's taking his chances. So it's difficult to not keep giving it to him. He's not in the European squad this season, so we won't see him today. But yeah, he's looking good, so that's all we can ask for. Quick look at the league table there, and you can see we've guaranteed ourselves Champions League football next season, which means Ayrton's happy, which is why he was willing to sign that 5-year deal. We are 14 points clear of Celtic. We have Celtic to face, sort of today, in between the 2 legs of Brescia. So I'm imagining if we avoid defeat there, then that should be that. Got 6 games to go. We're 14 clear. Maths, maybe we'd have to beat them. But anyway, when we played Ross County, if we could have won it that day, I think if we'd won and Celtic had lost. So we're closing in. It's a matter of time, essentially, until we win that. But it is all about Europe today. It's all about Brescia. And let's have a look and see what we're doing here in this first leg. So you can see they were expecting sort of the way Celtic play against us, the defensive 4-3-3. Scamacchia is, of course, at West Ham in real life. He is a name there that we will recognise. This is the team we're sending out. Bursik in goal. It's Hansen, Bucchiano, Walker and Ayrton as the back 4. It is Mihai, Mashagi and Alvarez in midfield. Santos in behind Johnny Angus, and Eddie Johnson gets the start today. He's got a little bit of match sharpness back. Like I was saying, nobody else up front is really looking particularly good anyway. So we'll give him a go and see what happens. We've got a strong bench as well with Perez, Toro, Muros, I should say, the left back. Amoroso's back fit with Bol, Arvik and Celino as well. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. That's Fernando Forestieri. Now, he, of course, I remember him at Sheffield Wednesday. I don't think he ever got to the Premier League, did he? Maybe he did with Swansea, but he certainly was around the Championship in England for a long, long time. So he's making something of his managerial career. What do you want to say, Dis? Put on a show. I think first leg away from home, do we want to just say just go out there and have a bit of fun? They've won 3 of their last 5, you may have seen as one of the team talk options there. So it's going to be a tough game. But, you know, we beat Napoli last time around, and Napoli are ahead of... that can't be the same Ranocchia, can it? Surely he's retired by now, 10 years on. It'd have to be. He's probably retired in real life. What was I saying? Yeah, Napoli were ahead of Brescia in Serie A, so that obviously doesn't guarantee anything, but it shows that we're more than capable of beating them. So, yeah, let's hope we can do it. Thank everybody who has already nominated for Player of the Year. Those nominations are still coming in, of course, so don't forget to do that if you haven't yet. And, yeah, I'm not... Oh, has he got an injury? It's a gashed upper leg for Angus. We'll keep an eye on how he's playing, and you would imagine that's not going to get worse, but Thomas Bol would not be the worst option to come on for him. There's a ball in, and it's over the top from Eddie Johnson, was it? Yeah. He's not doing too badly, as old Johnny Angus, so we'll leave him out there for now. We haven't seen anything from Brescia as of yet. So that is decent. We've had a shot from them now, but XG was very low. I do wonder if you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing. As long as we're not behind at home. We saw we were able to beat Napoli 3-1, wasn't it, when we played them at Parmesan. So, Bucchiano's got a pulled hamstring. All right, that is a little bit more serious. So, Toro will have to come on for him. Let's hope that that injury is not going to get exposed here and cost us a goal. No, we've won it back nicely with Alvarez. Eddie Johnson on the ball. Santos goes down in the middle. No, excuse me. And the ball just keeps falling back for us. There's the ball for Johnny Angus with his gas leg. Oh, we can't quite beat the goalkeeper. So we make the change at the back. Toro on for Bucchiano. And that is half time. Well, we've looked the better team there. I think we just keep going with, just play with that freedom, but guys, it's not going too badly. And yeah, if Johnny Angus wasn't playing well, I'd take him off. But the injury is clearly not affecting him too badly. I always feel like a gashed upper leg. That's got to be uncomfortable to play with, though, doesn't it? It's a little bit of a same old story, though. We've had 13 shots, only 4 on target. We haven't got an XG of 1 yet from 13 shots. So that's slightly concerning, isn't it? So let's get rid of that, and let's try passing into space. Let's encourage them again. All right, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Eddie Johnson, win that back, mate. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Bad feeling. Bad feeling. Oh, what a tackle from Toro. Well, that may have saved the goal. We've got a corner to defend now as well. This is somewhere where we will be stronger with Bucchiano off and Toro on. But again, Brescia are just looking good right now, aren't they? Having a good spell. Walker heads that clear. Ranocchia picks it up. We're a little bit slow going to close them down. That's offside, I think, isn't it? Toro's there again, but can only clear it sort of 5 yards, it feels like. Ball in again. Oh, back post, and that's a bad miss. All right, Angus his game is fading. He's got to be uncomfortable, so let's get Thomas Bowl on for him. We'll do a double change up front. We'll get Celino on as well. And that might be our subs then. We've got a highlight. I'm not sure if the subs have actually taken place yet or not. We'll find out here. No, they hadn't, but they will be now. Let's try demand more. Not really worked. That one has it. 10 minutes to go. I'm wondering if we take work ball into the box off, because we've had shots, but not really good shots. Usually work ball into the box should... Oh, Mashagi. Oh, it's a good tackle. I thought that was a penalty. It's just... It doesn't look like it's quite working, does it? So let's just try... Raise the tempo. Yeah. Can we go and win that back? Not quite. Do we have a sub? No, we don't. We are subbed out. Okay. Thomas Bowl. Oh, doesn't get back. It's not the best goalkeeping we'll ever see. And we have fallen 1-0 down in the 82nd minute. It's maybe not a complete disaster, but we really didn't want to be behind going home, did we? And Toro just... Bursic, what are you doing there? It looked like he could have done better, didn't it? All right, let's try maybe a berating. If we can fire them up with that. Have we woken ourselves up? Ayrton with the cross in. It's towards, got hit the post. It was Thomas Bowl as well, I think. Oh, is that as close as it gets for us? It feels like we've been the better team here, but we haven't been able to take advantage. Look at their defensive ratings. And we've been, we've been Italy'd in Italy, haven't we? So we will have work to do in the second leg. Let's hope we can do it. So there are the other scores from the first leg. Rangers with a 2-2 draw at against Eindhoven. That's at home, so that's a bit of a tough one for them. City and Celta Vigo. Of course, the winner of our tie plays the winner of that tie. So City held at home. That's a bit of a turn-up, isn't it? But Queen of the South fall to late defeat. Bucchiano is out for up to 3 weeks. So 2 weeks with a physio. So that's more than likely him out of the second leg. Johnny Angus possibly out of the second leg as well. And it's not gone exactly to plan. It didn't get a booking. So he's out of the second leg as well. Well, I missed that. That has not gone exactly to plan. I'm going to go play Celtic. Hopefully, when I come back, we will have won the league. And then we'll see if we can get past Brescia in the second leg. Okay, welcome back. How are the nerves? We're getting ready for this second leg. But before that, we need to find out if we're officially Scottish champions. We hosted Celtic in the league. Let's see how it went. We fell behind midway through the second half. But Petter Arvik rescued a point. So it was a very, very rotated side, and to be honest, I was quite pleased to get a draw out of it, even though it was at home. We ended up switching to wingers. We had Petter Arvik and somebody else go out wide. I forget who it was. Might have been Bayless moved out wide right. Anyway, we got the job done. Ayrton, of course, played because he's suspended, so we were keeping Amoruso fresh. And yeah, honestly, to take a point out of it, that's absolutely fine. And it basically puts us in a position now where the title is essentially ours. I think we need a point or something. We're, 14 clear now with 5 to play, which is a potential 15 points. Goal difference is massively in our favour. It is just a matter of time, and it's going to be very, very sweet to get that league title back at Palmerston Park, having only won it the once. So let's go and have a look. Let's see what we're doing here against Brescia. 1-0 down we are. And we need to make sure we get the job done here in this second leg, don't we? So this is a team we're sending out. It's more or less the same, just the enforced change or changes. Yeah, very tempting to start Angus, who is available-ish, but we'll leave him on the bench, I think. So it'll be Bostic in goal, Hansen, Toro, Walker, and Amoruso who comes in. He is not Ayrton, but he's not a bad replacement either. So that's him. Mihai, Mashagi, and Alvarez. Santos in behind Bol, who comes in to start for Angus and Johnson, Eddie Johnson. Yeah, we weren't terrible in that first leg. We arguably deserved to at least come away with a point. So if we play up to our potential here, then hopefully we're going to get past them. All right, so we can see the team sheets looks similar-ish. This Planingo guy, I don't remember him from the first leg. I'm sure I'd remember a name like that, though maybe he was there. Let's have a look and see what we say. This is our chance to exact revenge. I don't like revenge. I just don't like playing for revenge. So instead, let's go with they've won 4 of their last 5 games. If we perform to our best, we can deny them here. It's a little bit concerning. They've won 4 of their last 5, because if that trend continues, then we're out. All right, so here we go. Hopefully, that recent form looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? But yeah, there's European games in there, and there's league games that we've very much not been taking, as seriously. We've been resting a lot of players, so it's not ideal, obviously. But I think there's reasons for it. But and of course, that one loss too was Celtic in the cup, wasn't it? That was disappointing because that was a fairly strong side we put out. But let's see what we can do. No away goals, of course, so let's remember that. And let's see what we can do. I was tempted to start with wingers in this one. That's something I would be willing to do in the sort of second half if we need to. Particularly because we're just struggling a little bit for goals. But this has worked for us in Europe so far. So we'll stick with it for now. There's a decent pass, but Eddie Johnson not quite able to get onto it. And can we all go on Santos? Not quite. We're putting decent pressure on them up the pitch here. Can we win that with Amoruso? We can. He's good in the air. Thomas Bol has it. Mihai back to Walker. Back to Mihai. Gets it forward there for Amoruso. Does well. Does really well. Eddie Johnson's in there. Can he find him? He's done brilliantly. It's Amoruso! He's unlucky. The goalkeeper has produced a really good save there. Santos now. Excuse me, still recovering from my cold. And Toro goes very, very close. Let's just keep encouraging for now. We're having more of the possession. But we still haven't, I mean, Emma Russo apart, produced much, have we? And we've got a corner to defend. Emma Russo gets it clear. Can he go and win that back now? Again, high up the pitch. Oh, Mashagi's there. Mashagi does brilliantly. Mihai with the ball. Hit chance to counter. He goes early again, and it's Eddie Johnson. And Mihai just needs to calm down a little bit, doesn't he? Hansen, he gets it forward quickly. This is a better ball. There it is for Thomas. Boom! And he's been scoring for fun this season, but he couldn't put that one away. We've got more defending to do here. Can we do it? Oh, we do it. We do it well. And now we need to use possession. Oh, Walker and Toro get in each other's way, and Bursic has rescued us. Let's give it a focus. Everybody just calm down. It's away. It's away by Eddie Johnson. And a chance to break. We've got a free kick now with Santos. Santos goes close for Bowl. He's going to have a bit of a better angle here for the cross. He goes back to where he started. Good ball for Mihai! Mihai ties it up. Only a third goal of the season for him. And it is 1-1 on aggregate. 1-0 on the night. And a well-worked set piece. I did that on the training ground. We've been working on it all week. But Santos, I thought he was going to try and go down the byline. So did Brescia. But look at that. Mihai in absolute acres of space. And, well, you don't get many easier finishes than that at this level, do you? Let's demand a little bit more. And let's see if we can go on and win this now. Win this on aggregate and on the night. That would be something, wouldn't it? Into the semi-finals we would go. Come on. We're almost at half-time. So as things stand, extra time and penalties. Okay. Whew. This is tense. This is very, very tense. All right, what do we want to say? What if we say, you've done well so far, keep going, and make sure you get the win you deserve? I think I like that. Or fist pump. Say you've got what it takes, go out there and prove it. As far as team talks go, that's not bad, is it? We do potentially have Johnny Angus available for a little bit of time here in this second half as well. We've got a highlight. It's Hansen. Can the Queen of the South Faithful roar us home here? Santos. Santos! Oh, that is absolutely stunning from Santos. And it's 2-0 on the night. 2-1 on aggregate. And that is, well, that's goal of the season. Given the context of the game and what it means, that is absolutely stunning from Girolamo Santos. That is absolutely beautiful. That is stunning from Santos. We'll go back to positive. We'll give them some praise. And as things stand, we're going through, but we've got more defending to do here now. If we keep a clean sheet, we'll be into the last four, and we'll be taking on either Manchester City or Celta Vigo, but this is not done yet, of course. Can Hansen stop the cross coming in? Hansen. Eddie Johnson's there. Eddie Johnson is there. Eddie Johnson's doing well. Oh, and Alvarez, but it's just fallen back. That's a little bit of bad luck, and Emma Russo does enough to put the header off. All right, I need to breathe. Bowl. Twisted knee. All right, so let's get Johnny Angus on for him. And another highlight. I tell you what, another goal would just help the heart rates, wouldn't it? There's a ball over the top. Emma Russo is there. You don't want to speak too soon, but Emma Russo has come in and done a very, very nice job. Oh, Toro, don't do it, mate. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing to me? Don't give away the penalty. Ball in. Emma Russo. Just as I give him a little bit of praise, lets his man go there a little bit. And can we just give it another focus, please? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Come on, get that away. Get that away! Oh, and there it is. It's 2-2 on aggregate. And this back two of Walker and Toro don't fill you with confidence, do they? The option on the bench is Bubba Adu. And not that he's not done well, but I'm not sure he's the man we want either. But Toro's playing quite badly, so let's get him on. And he's booked as well. Baba Adu, just as a reminder, good young defender, good positioning, good passing. So maybe it's not the worst thing to get him on. Eddie Johnson is looking a little bit tired. He's not had a great game up there. Now, the question is, do we go to wingers here? No, we can't go to wingers because I've taken Thomas Boll off. So that's kind of halted that. We could bring Bruno on the plate. No, let's go Celino. We're getting towards the end. 5 minutes to go in normal time. Let's demand more. Let's fire them up. Is there late glory or late heartbreak? We've deserved this again. Look at the XG, look at the shots, look at everything. But it's going to extra time. Never did like away goals, by the way. Good thing they got rid of those. Ruined the game. What if we go with, you've all done well so far, keep going and get the win you deserve. I'm not going to say anything else because that seems to have worked quite well. We might just do an individual talk here for Walker. Let's go a fist pump and a keep going. And maybe a similar sort of treatment there for Hansen. And that's ruined everything. All right, well, I had to open my big mouth, didn't I? All right, fatigue could play a role here, actually. We've got a few tied players. Santos is looking absolutely knackered. We do have Alvarez on Alvarez. We do have Arvik on the bench. Now, one thing he's going to have to come on now because Alvarez is injured. Do we have another sub we could make? We don't. Okay, so that's that basically. This is the team. If we are to get to the semi-final, that's going to do it for us. It's these 11. Let's give it a focus. We're half-time in extra time. And I feel like we deserve it. I really do. We've been decent we've been the better team in both legs, but it's goals that make the difference, isn't it? Mashagi's picked up a knock, but he's just got to... Oh, now we're down to 10. We don't have another sub. Mashagi's not in the best condition of his life. Let me have a look here what we can do. Okay, so I think we're going to have to move Mihai back and then Santos and just sort of go without a number 10. Yeah, and we'll just kind of see how that goes for us, I think. There's not long to go. Can we give it one last big push forward? It's going to pay penalties. Oh. All right. So those are our penalty takers. It's not great, is it? Let's hope that we get a good day out of Bursic. Stay calm, back yourselves, you'll be fine. Come on, boys, come on. Oh, this is heartbreaking. We got the second stuff as well. I don't want to go out on penalties. Bursic just stands there and watches it. Angus. Come on, Johnny Angus. Okay, so we've got one. Come on, Bursic. Skamakia. Let's see if he can ever miss. Bursic goes early and makes the save. Oh, it's a wonderful save from Bursic. That is top draw. And now Santos, who has already got an absolute stunner today. Can he get a lead for us in the shootout? He can. All right. Bursic was just playing with him the first one, just stood there and watched it, and then he made up for it with the second one. Let's see if we can have another miss. Come on, Bursic. Oh, he does have a miss. Bursic's in their heads. He just stood there and waved at it as it flew off into the empty stand. And Celino now with a big chance to give us a 2-goal lead, and he's done it. He's done it, and we're one penalty away. If they miss or we score, then that's it. It's job done. Can Bursic be the hero? It's Plinio coming up now. He was their centre-back, wasn't he? You wouldn't feel completely confident with your centre-back coming up to score a penalty that has to go in. But he's done well. And suddenly 3-2 looks a little bit nervy again, doesn't it? All right. Who wants to be the hero? This goes in. Mihai, who got the first goal today, of course. If he puts this in, we're into the semi-finals of the Europa League. Come on, Mihai. And we're there! Mihai sends us through. It's 4-2 on penalties after a 2-2 draw in aggregate, and that has taken years off my life, but that was brilliant. Really, really pleased with that. And to make things even better, Celta Vigo have gone and beaten Manchester City. Milan's knocked out Tottenham, and Rangers have beaten PSV. Are we going to have an all-Scottish Europa League final? But there we go, we overturned first leg deficit. The Alvarez injury is a 3-weeker, so that's almost season over for him at middle April. Bol should be back relatively soon. A bruised ankle. Who goes off with a bruised ankle? Money in the bank. Mashagi's absolutely fine. And there it is, Celta Vigo. And they are 15th in La Liga. How on earth? How on earth did they beat Manchester City? This is absolutely massive. Santos with a stunning strike. Again, as a reminder, Viewers Player of the Year nominations, make sure you get them in. But we've got another round to go in Europe. And I think what we will do is we will come back. We'll come back for Aberdeen, because if we take a point from Aberdeen away, if we match Celtic's result, then we will be champions. So I think it's worth coming back to see us lift the title, and then hopefully lift the title anyway. It'll be a backup side, and then it'll be the first leg. We'll go to Spain, and hopefully we'll come back home with anything but a deficit, preferably a lead. And, well, could we be going to a European final? And with no Manchester City left in it, suddenly, where's Milan in Serie A? They're 4th, so that would be the toughest team we faced in Serie A so far. Celta Vigo and Rangers, though, let me know what you think. I kind of feel like we should beat Celta Vigo, but they've just beaten Manchester City, so they must be a decent team. What happened in that tie? So they did FM them a little bit. They scored 2 of their 3 shots, and they defended quite well. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time as we look to lift the title and then go and, well, Champions League football as a seed. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Take care.